You may ask yourself, why it's so hard to let go and move on? There's a societal expectation, a pressure, that we should hold on to relationships, situations, and things, even when they no longer are healthy or really have run their course. This can be especially true for women, who often nurture and care, sometimes to their own detriment. We're taught from a young age that loyalty and long-suffering are virtues, that we should stretch ourselves thin for others, no matter what. This mindset can keep us trapped, staying in situations that are no longer beneficial, and feeling a profound sense of guilt, abandonment, or rejection when we finally decide to end these relationships. We're caught in a whirlwind of emotions, questioning decisions, feeling guilty, and sometimes even begging to be taken back. But what if I told you it's okay to let go, it's okay to move on? I once had a profound realization while sitting under my big black walnut tree. It was a regular day, nothing extraordinary. The branches of the tree swayed gently in the wind, and the leaves rustled, creating a soft symphony that echoed in the silence. I watched as a few leaves detached from their branches and floated down, surrendering to the rhythm of nature. In this simple act, I found an extraordinary lesson. The tree never struggled to hold on to its leaves. It didn't resist the change of seasons or the forces of nature. It simply let go, allowing the leaves to fall when their time had come. The tree understood that there was a time to hold on and a time to let go. Imagine if we could embrace this wisdom in our lives. If we could understand that holding on to people or things beyond their time in our lives only leads to unnecessary pain and suffering. Like the tree, we need to realize that seasons change, people change, and most importantly, life is always changing. Accepting this truth can make the process of letting go easier. We often resist endings, fight against them, and feel immense pain when they occur. We feel abandoned, rejected, or guilty. But what if we viewed these endings not as losses, but as necessary parts of our life's journey? When a relationship, a job, or a phase in our life has run its course, we need to allow it to end. We need to let it go, just like the tree lets go of its leaves. We need to understand that not everyone and everything is meant to stay forever. We are here to grow, share, bloom, and repeat until it's over. Just like the tree, we need to learn to let go when the time comes. When we adopt this mindset, we liberate ourselves from the chains of fear and regret. We open ourselves to new experiences, new people, and new opportunities. We learn to appreciate the beauty of beginnings and the wisdom of endings. Just like the tree, we need to learn to let go when the time comes. Imagine if we approached our lives like a tree, embracing the change of seasons without resistance. Just like a tree, we too go through seasons of change, growth, and renewal. And just like a tree, we must learn to let go, to shed what's no longer serving us, to make room for fresh growth. Consider this for a moment. People weave in and out of our lives, each for different reasons. Some are there to teach us, some to love us, some to challenge us, and some to help us grow. But not everyone is meant to stay forever. And that's okay, it's a natural part of life, the ebb and flow of relationships, the dance of human connection. Now here's where it gets tricky. We often find ourselves caught in a win-lose mindset, a right-wrong thought process. We're taught to perceive endings as losses, as failures. But what if we challenged that notion? What if we saw each ending not as a loss, but as an opportunity for growth and learning? Imagine viewing life as a series of opportunities to grow, to learn, to change. Each relationship, each experience, each ending is a chance to become more of who we are. It's a chance to grow stronger, wiser, more compassionate. But to embrace this perspective, we need to shift our mindset. We need to let go of the win-lose mentality, the right-wrong dichotomy. We need to learn to handle endings with grace, reflecting on our growth and cherishing the time spent, rather than dwelling in sadness. It's not an easy shift to make, but it's a worthwhile one. It's a shift that can transform our lives, that can set us free from the chains of regret and resentment. It's a shift that can open us up to the beauty of change and the power of moving on. By shifting our mindset, we can learn to handle endings with grace, reflecting on our growth and cherishing the time spent, rather than dwelling in sadness. So are you ready to let go and move on?